Well, hi everyone, it's Adam Jarks here at Now and Next 2025 Miami. It's been huge, and along with that, there's been some big announcements. Let's find out what IGEL had to say.
Big announcement. So, IGEL Adaptive Secure Desktop. Well, let me tell you what it is. So, think of it like a clinical desktop. IGEL, Omnissa, and provider LG. A curated experience. Think of call center desktop. Curated experience around IGEL, Island, AWS, HP. What about bring your own secure desktop? IGEL UD Pocket with Microsoft, with Zscaler, with ControlUp, enabling you to very quickly roll out these kind of solutions. So the way we actually do this is we take our PSM partners, collaborate with them, then we take the App Store, we take IGEL UMS for management, and then the base for this is the IGEL OS. And then you simply publish to each desktop what the user needs. So this is new thing from IGEL. We call it the IGEL Adaptive Secure Desktop. A new module from IGEL that will be available later this year, where we will feed all of our partners all the important information that you need. This is also where we will start applying AI to this, so we can help you with understanding the user experience in coordination with our DEX partners, do proactive maintenance, etc.
I'm very proud to announce that we have now added a fifth pillar to our infrastructure. And this is the IGEL Managed Hypervisor, a new way to deliver application workloads on IGEL OS. Today, we are announcing that IGEL OS and the IGEL App Portal will host all of the most famous or most used progressive web apps in the store. How are we doing this? You will have a progressive web app each. There's an Outlook app, there's a Teams app, there will be a PowerPoint app, a Word app, an Excel app, Microsoft Copilot, all of the PWAs that you find in Office 365, and we are also adding the G Suite capabilities into that space. Super simple now to roll out. There's no reason not to use PWAs going forward. And EUC admins simply download the app from the portal and can use it.
Matthias just mentioned IGEL OS 12 support for workspaces. This is something that we've had for a while. It's awesome. But think about the value that that creates for your end users. Think about the value that creates for yourself if you're an IT admin or an IT executive. Right? The idea is that you get to broaden all the different things that you do. You get to think about your security risk with, a multi-vendor strategy. Put all your eggs in different baskets. Keep up and running. You've heard a lot today about how July 17 last year impacted you. Yeah, this is part of the appeal, part of the approach that you can take to move forward. Think about your worldwide footprint. Think about all the different ways that you can approach this problem together with IGEL and AWS.
More recently, we've also brought the goodness of Workspace ONE endpoint management, which manages all kinds of devices, to IGEL OS. So now you can look at the IGEL OS also as a part of that ecosystem. This makes the onboarding of employees extremely quick and seamless. It makes device compliance, again, a piece of cake. Things like certificate management, using the common delivered certificate to authenticate into multiple applications, also becomes extremely simple through this integration. And last but not least, extremely excited to bring this management capabilities to the IGEL Managed Hypervisor, IMH, as well. So all the benefits you get on a physical Windows endpoint can now be realized on the Managed Hypervisor-based endpoint as well.
So last year, what Matthias announced is no more a vision. UMS SaaS is a reality starting this April. With this launch, we believe we will reduce the friction that managing enterprise endpoints occur. Whether you're managing 50 or 500,000 devices, UMS is your command center. What we are doing now is taking the same power and flexibility and putting it on the cloud, thereby reducing your infrastructure burdens and also ensuring that you can manage any enterprise endpoint from anywhere.
Well, what exactly are IGEL and Zscaler doing together? Well, today, we call it a cost-optimized connect and protect architecture to empower your endpoint productivity. It's a bit of a mouthful, But really what it is, we've got our Zscaler Zero Trust browser working to connect your users securely to the web applications. But what we're coming out with soon is offering our Zscaler connector for IGEL OS. That means all the traffic on the endpoint will be protected by Zscaler, not just your web traffic in that one browser.
And we are very proud today to share with you that we are announcing the availability of the Palo Alto Network's Prisma Access browser on IGEL OS 12. With 90 meters, we have a great partner that works together with us in the federal space, allowing integrated smart card solutions for federal customers to make secure access and compliant smart card-based access to those critical infrastructures. And today we are announcing that with IGEL OS 12, we are now able to connect to both NIPR and CIPR-based networks. We talked about authentication, about our ability to do FIDO2-based authentication on Microsoft 365 and AVD. IGEL OS 12 devices support FIDO2-based authentication with YubiKeys for token-based authentication.
So what we're announcing is the fact that we're going to have the application to update the BIOS tools in the IGEL App Store. And so this will allow for us to push BIOS configurations, do the password management capabilities, and again, right, provide all of the BIOS tools via the LVFS integration. Now, the other thing I want to show you, it's a ThinkShield Defense powered by Sepio. And so we have that here, obviously AI enabled.
Whether we're talking about HP's workforce experience, I think they just launched it last week. Whether we're talking about Omnisa's Workforce One or ControlUp and many other partners to come, we would make sure that we are providing them an API that they can consume. Last year in Munich, Matthias did announce about the App Creator Portal with a very bold vision that our customers and partners can create their own apps. I would like to show a very short video on how this whole new App Creator Portal experience would look like. So here you can actually see that we have a set of recipes that we just populated here. As a user, you can actually browse through the recipe set, download it, and then as you upload your binary, you can, of course, you need to, as usual, the legal checks you need to mark so that we know that you have the rights to distribute the binary. And once you're done with it, your app gets created. And now you can take the next steps. You can download your certificates, and then you can do the next steps.
If you think about the hypervisor as a way to deliver a Windows workload, and the Windows operating system requires to have apps, right? If you don't have apps on top, what would you do with the system? So combining the capabilities of IMH and app volumes was just like a no-brainer for us, right? With this, I want to announce the availability soon to be there of an IGEL-managed container.
We've been looking at the industry, we've been watching IGEL, we've been watching what's going on, and we said, we need to put our stake in the ground and say, we want to be part of this thin client industry. So we did just that. So I'm really, really proud to announce the brand new Lenovo V100Q thin client. This is our very first full thin client.
Today, IGEL, as the secure operating system and endpoint management that you've been hearing so much about, what we do is we authenticate to the UMS, the Unified Management System, whether it's in the cloud, on-prem, on your server. And what we do is we authenticate based on the identity, the hardware identity that the device was enrolled to by your admin or by whoever is responsible for the management of the endpoints in your organization. And we have this great ecosystem. And UMS becomes that portal to make the working environment, what you need to complete your tasks, available to the worker or for the endpoint, whether it's IT or whether it's OT. So what's different? What we're announcing today really is the ability to add more information into UMS. And we're going to call that active UMS. You know, again, along with enhancing our capabilities in the critical industries, our preventative security model, we're making an announcement today of a industry-leading cryptographic security company who we're partnering with for our FIPS 140-3 Level 1 certification, which is required across a number of the industries that we're serving, and to continue to enhance our security, our upcoming thought processes around quantum resistance, and things of that nature. That's Wolf SSL, very well recognized in the government and here in the US.
20 great announcements. I won't mention them all, but we'll send it to you so you have it. Amazing what our development team's been able to pull off.